Hi there, my name is Matt Cole.
And I'm Brian Garrity.
And we are the producers of the Sexperts podcast, and we have a very special first-time guest, first time, long time coming. Welcome to the show, Marilyn Hannah.
Woo! Thanks, guys. I'm so excited to be here.
We're excited too, and we were just saying before the interview. I told Brian not to say it, and I was like, I think I'm gonna say it now. We can't think of any. That would be mean if I stole your thunder, Brian. You say it.
No, I'm not saying it.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, no, we can think of a handful of people that we have always wanted on the show, and they're so talented, but we just haven't gotten around to for whatever reason. And
yeah, if it bothers you for us to say we can't think of anybody more talented that we haven't had on the show besides Marilyn, you're one of the few people that we could also think of. Does that make sense?
No, I lost track already. I haven't taken a nap today, and I haven't slept in days. So I'm not following anything. But I hope you're happy with that, Marilyn. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. That was great. I'm pretty happy to be here.
Yeah, we got to say that you also bring some joy to our lives because right now, if you're listening to this, you can't see that she has a sheet hung up behind her as a backdrop, which is white with green avocados with the pit being hearts sprinkled. I mean, it is a delight.
I think it's important to say it's about 100, maybe more than 100 avocados. Not just like two big ones. There's a lot of avocados.
Yeah, they are sparsely, populating that thing. Not sparsely.
And they're all perfect. Like, if you were to buy that many avocados, at least a third of them would be brown and gross.
Yeah,
not on this sheet. They're all perfect.
Okay, all right. Enough of us.
If heaven had avocados, they would look like that.
All right. Enough of us flattering you and your background. Tell us what you're up to these days.
Baby got background.
Thank you. Well, me and my avocado sheet are most recently in the Survivor social distancing, not Survivor quarantine. It is called Survivor social distancing, which is produced by Push Comedy Theater. Maybe.
Probably presented, maybe.
Presented by, there we go. Presented by Push Comedy Theater.
Yeah.
Endorsed
By. Yes. And Matt and Brian are both in it.
Yay.
And they're wonderful. And that new episodes air every Wednesday night at 9 on Facebook and the YouTube. So
there are 2 episodes out already, and people with all these game shows with everything, people are like, oh, no spoilers. So don't give us any spoilers, but talk to us about what kind of character that you play in the Survivor.
Ooh, so I play a lovely character who is from Georgia. I'm sorry, she is named Georgia. Wrapped up a few weeks ago. So it's been a while. Her name is Georgia. She's from the South. She's from
You could have just went with that. She's also from Georgia.
She is from Georgia, and her name is Georgia, and she has a son named Samson, and loosely based on myself and my son, and she's very sweet, and a good just Southern Christian who is playing the Survivor game.
That's awesome. And I would say that Brian probably stole that character from you because he also played a sweet Southern woman. But he might be angry at that because he doesn't have a kid in the bathtub, right?
No, I did not have that much creativity. I did have a dog. This is close. I was responding to a request from one of the producers. He said, "We need an old woman."
What? No.
And I replied, "Giddy up."
And you did giddy that up, Brian.
Oh my God, this is great.
That character goes back to the first time I took 501 improv at Push.
Yeah,
but it wasn't at Push. It was at the Muse back in the day.
Yeah. Muse Writer Center.
We had a character class, and they were like, "Play somebody you know." And I used to have a neighbor who would come over and talk to me while I did yard work. And she, in a 10-minute conversation, she would say, "Oh, my lands," at least 20 times. That was her like catchphrase to anything that we talked about was "Oh my lands."
I love it.
So that day in class, I said "Oh my lands" and I played her in improv, and people really responded to that. They just loved that. So I thought, it's been 5 years. Let's bring that character back and give her a wig.
She is lovely. She is heartwarming, truly.
She needs a shave, but other than that, she was quite lovely.
I love it. We had so much fun shooting it, and our characters cross paths. I'll say that. I think it's early into it where the teams mesh and form and whatever and blah, blah, blah. So it was fun working with you on that. And Brian,
I tell you what's as fun as making it is watching it live.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And participating in the comment stream and seeing people's reactions and seeing how it turned out, because it's it's edited, which I've said 100 times now, but I've never been a part of any project that was edited.
Which I always take offense to, because he doesn't realize that I edit all this stuff that we do. Anyways.
Every word that I ever say makes it on the show.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, because you're funny, okay? So let's not give you... Okay, no. Anyways, back to Hannah. Do you watch it live, Hannah?
Marilyn, yes, absolutely. I love it. I love to see it live. I like to see the normal amount of editing that goes into it, and which is done by Casey, and he does a phenomenal job. And it's great. Everybody's hilarious. Yeah. And I like to see all the talking heads that you don't see, when you're filming it. You don't see everyone else's talking heads.
Right.
So that's really fun to see what they really said about you.
That's awesome.
My other favorite thing about the show, not that we're asking me, but we filmed an entire TV series over Zoom.
Yeah.
Without ever paying for professional level Zoom. We used the free version. If we ever went over 40 minutes, we all had to jump on another meeting.
You're right. They should tout that in the advertising for it. The only show produced by Zoom. I think if you look free account.
I think if that got out, if you look closely at their terms of service, it would say no making reality shows on the standard.
What else did you enjoy about the show, either watching it or making it?
Ooh, it became like, at first, you're in your character and it's just your character and it's just you. But then as we got going and as more episodes came out, I was invested in winning, not just Georgia wanted to win, but Marilyn wanted to win.
Yeah.
And it became, it wasn't a character. I had, the accent, but it was me. I wanted to win.
Again, this isn't about me. But I both wanted to win and wanted to lose. It was hard making time for it so many nights out of the week. So that part of me was like, God, I want to get voted off. But as soon as I was sitting in front of my laptop and in the game, I wanted to win at all costs.
Oh my God. All right. No, back to Hannah. God damn it. Now, how about...
I'm just going to answer every question she answers.
Yeah, I'll throw it to both of you. Well, on Brian's topic, because actually both of your parents, you actually have a very young one. Brian has some older ones. But did you run into that problem? I know that we had to go almost every night to do this filming, kind of like a reality show. Did you run into big things with your kid?
Yeah. At first, the first few episodes, I tried to do it where I would film with him there. And so there's a couple of shots where I'm in his room putting him to sleep and filming from my phone. And that became problematic. I think there was one episode, there was one hour that was totally unusable because Jack was either screaming or crying or, just laughing in my face. So that I did have to, call in reinforcements from the husband to help with that.
Brian, same question.
I have to answer this because it's kind of funny.
Oh my God.
I would say we filmed that over 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So for 6 to 8 weeks, 3 to 4 nights a week, I'd be sitting in my den in front of my laptop, dressed as a woman, alone.
Yeah.
And my child would walk in the room and he'd see me and he'd just shake his head.
I was really proud of you, Brian.
It never didn't crack me up. It was always so funny just to be sitting there and make eye contact, be like, yeah, this is how I'm handling the quarantine, son. We all have our ways of getting through this.
Yeah, it was good. And there was always one member that was always late. So we're all sitting in our separate homes in front of the screen waiting, and it says, the wait for the host to let you in, staring at these words in whatever our, get up is, just eagerly waiting.
Sometimes like dinner would be finishing. I'd be getting dinner ready right up to 8:00 and we were going to be meeting at 8. So I'd have the laptop set up. I'd be in costume while I'm putting the final touches on dinner, and I'd serve dinner like I was freaking Mrs. Doubtfire.
I wish there was behind the scenes of this. It sounds hilarious.
I think there's a chance we're going to do a reunion show after all the shows air, in which case maybe we could talk about some of this kind of stuff. But it was fun.
That would be so great.
But Matt, you were naked as your character.
Yeah. Now I have to say, and since maybe this is a little pussy-ish of me,
pussy-ish.
So here's the thing.
There's a better word for that.
I don't fucking listen. Okay, Casey Kennedy was on the show last week on the Sexperts, and maybe we hadn't gotten this far. Okay, they promised me because they knew that my character was gonna be naked the whole time. My character thinks he's on Naked and Afraid, so it's like it's a dumb gimmick, and so I'm just like naked the whole time. And I was actually naked for a few of the things in the beginning, and they asked me, they're like, listen, we can't really have you be naked. Like, you're going to make people uncomfortable in the cast. I was like, I get that. I don't want to, like, make people see my crotch or whatever. Like, I get it. I'll wear, like, a Speedo, and they're like, oh, that's perfect. We're actually going to blur it out. So if you could do that for us, we'll make it look cool. In a few shots, they didn't even blur it out. And Casey, that's on you, okay? That's on you. You lied to me. You motherfucker. I wanted to be naked.
I have to weigh in on this one too. Last night was the Monocle show on Improv Network. Did you see my comment regarding your nakedness?
No, I didn't look at the comments yet.
So when you got naked-ish on the Monocle show, the audience started commenting like, is Matt Cole going to be naked in every show from now on? So I was commenting as Improv, like the host of the production. Yeah. And I commented, hold on a second. Matt Cole may be naked, but he is not afraid. That's range. That's true range.
Yeah, it's a go-to gimmick for me, but whatever. Fuck it. The people want it. They want it by now.
Anyone who had that body would do the same thing.
All right.
We did do. You were not the only one who was naked on the show. Samson did make a naked appearance in episode 1 during Poopgate.
True that.
Casey did blur out.
Did he really? But he was actually see. They were actual naked people, and they made me wear a Speedo. Okay,
there were naked people.
I'm over it.
I'm a great mom. Showed my son's dick on.
Oh God. Well, we could probably talk about Survive Forever. But do you have anything else going on? Anything upcoming? Anything you want to plug or talk about?
Yeah, I am a member of the Deadly 7, which is a sketch group, and we submit sketches to Sketchmageddon, which is part of Push's digital,
online
content.
Virtual stuff. Yep.
Content.
Yep. So watch them and vote for them.
Yeah. Do you guys have a video coming up tomorrow? I think this episode is going to release tonight. So Sketchmageddon is on Sundays at 7. You guys have one in this week?
Not this week. We won last week.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm blanking. What was the sketch about?
Oh, it was the fight challenge.
Oh, yeah.
The fight challenge. That was hilarious. That was really, really great.
It's great. I play sloth, so I get to spend a lot of time lying down in my robe.
So go over. It's a little obvious, but go over the whole gimmick for Deadly 7.
Deadly 7. We are the 7 deadly sins, and we use that in each of our sketches. So those are kind of the basis of our characters, and we throw them into different scenarios to see how they would react. Like in a fight, for example.
In a fight, and your first one, if I remember, I think it was like a Zoom call for like a work call.
Yes. Yep. We were going through the different stages of grief. Actually, yes. After quarantine.
Who else is in that, by the way?
Jen.
Jen Weir.
Anna Sosa.
Okay.
They're gonna kill me.
Oh shit! Is Teresa?
Teresa
Percival. Are you trying to write them down?
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
How many do we have? 5 so
Yes.
far.
And
Jen,
yes,
Teresa,
Marilyn,
Vanessa.
Hannah. Marilyn.
No. Sandy Carden, Vanessa Fleming, Jen Weir Edwards, Kat Danger, who is at Teresa Percival, and myself.
That's awesome.
So I could easily come up with a list 1,000 reasons why I hope Push reopens after all this.
Yeah.
But on that list, pretty high up would be to see Seven Deadly Sins do a live Sketchmageddon set on stage. That would be a kick-ass group to see live on stage.
That's a great idea.
A great group. They're lovely. It's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. Let's see. What else? Anything else going on? So check out Sketchmageddon. Check out Survivor, Social Distancing. I'm sure that's a lot.
Also, my list of 1,000 reasons would be the hopes that we could see another set from one of my favorite Marilyn Hannah groups. Do you know what it is?
Wait, hold on. What is it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait, what is
Left
it?
Left swipe.
Left swipe. Yes. Yeah. I'd almost forgotten about them, but
great idea for a group, and they had some good sets.
Thank you.
And it's an all-woman improv group, which you don't see every day.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, that was great. That was just like 3-4 friends who got together to do improv, which is always fun.
Was it you, Molly, and Anna, or who? Okay.
Yep. That's the original 3, and then we brought in others to help out as one of us.
Awesome.
Is out. But yeah, we're the core 3.
That's awesome. We've had them on the show before. Anonymous and Molly Graham of How Embarrassing Podcast, and you guys had a great, I guess, idea. Is so you basically did La Ronde, right? La Ronde, but like left swipe, as in like you're swiping on like a Tinder, all the apps that Brian Garrity is on because he's single.
It'd be interesting to know how many people left swiped on me today.
Oh no,
Brian, no shade. I met my husband on eHarmony.
Oh,
no shade.
All right, signing up now.
I met Brian on Farmers Only. Platonic farmers only. That sounds like a Sexperts topic.
My bio just said Amish in the streets, corporate farming in the sheets.
That's a better topic. Okay. All right. Like I said, well, thank you so much. You're a wonderful, talented, funny person. And we're glad to finally have you on the show. And check out, if you're listening, check out Survivor Social Distancing on YouTube or on Facebook. A new episode comes out. The 3rd one comes out this Wednesday at 8 p.m. It's exciting. All righty. We're on to the episode. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.